The Darwin experience.
Term that's going around right now is the high-value man. And how do you get there? There's many other ways to get there, but you have to start slow. One, dudes between the ages of 18 and 25 really need to get their act together. One, get your job, start some schooling, learn your craft, and be extremely high and valuable in what you do. And be humble and be hungry with the beginning. That's one of the big things about this journey, as they call the high-value man, is you start slow and take your time. It will get there. That's the process of the whole. Having obtainable goals is something that we really do need to encourage young men to do. I mean, if you have a plan, go to college, get a job. Remember, college is not the end-all be-all. There's plenty of other choices. There's trade schools, but one thing you gotta be understanding is be proficient at the job that you are, and that will propel you in life further than anything you could ever possibly imagine. Plus, the knowledge of life is something that's everlasting.
And everyone's gonna understand your journey, and that's the biggest thing right there, is that there's always people that are going to stop you, make fun of you, and imitate you, and try to make you down. But the thing is, you got to overcome all that, and all these globalists and novelty people are just going to come through and try to stop you. But you have to maintain in spite of it all.
Succeed in silence and show your actions through your accomplishments. And that's really one of the big things, too, that people don't understand is you don't have to tell everyone your goals. They're not going to understand it. And that's one of the things. Be you. And that will make it where your self-confidence will grow much higher than you've ever thought possible. And you understand here is you don't have to explain your goals to anyone. Thing too for the younger guys, look, get yourself into shape. Really, get yourself into the shape where you are eating well, working out regularly, and maintaining your body. You can get away with it in your 20s, without a doubt. But that's when your 30s kick in. And that's when you go, my goodness, I should have taken care of myself. Look, I took DMT later in life, and I wish I discovered it much sooner, but I'm glad I discovered where I'm at now because I am much more mentally stronger than I've ever been. And your mental health will grow substantially. Encompassing all that is needed for the high-value male is you get all this experience from all the life challenges that you have. What, do you think the guy that sits at the bar knows a bunch of things because he read a book or two? No, this person actually went through life, experienced it, made sure that they didn't make the mistakes, but maybe they did it a couple more times, but they got better, stronger, and wiser from it. And that's what it all comes by, is the life experiences that we have in life, and we have to understand we must value that experience. While you're actually building up yourself, don't forget to read a bunch of books. I mean, learn how to tell stories and practice your public speaking. Learn that quick wit, and that is going to be something that's going to propel you later on in life. Job interviews, social circles. Now, those are the things you need to understand in order to move up and become this high-value man that society wants you to be. You gotta get away from all that negativity. And that negativity, all it does is just bring you down and gives light to the other people who don't need it. Ultimately, you gotta be your own man. You gotta be your own person. You gotta be authentic, and that's the thing. Don't be living life vicariously through other people or riding on coattails that someone else did. The accomplishment of others, those are theirs. They earned it. Now go earn yours. And that's the scary part, is going on your own, taking the training wheels off. And that is one thing too that you have to understand. That look, when you get grappled and thrown to the ground, you get back up and you do it again, over and over. That's how life is. To really understand everything else, look, get yourself a job, learn to get promoted, then save up some money, build up some credit. Before you know it, you get the car you want. Then you start saving up, get the place you need to live in. And as you save up even more, get a better place, start saving more money and more emergency funds. You gotta have that security. And that's what makes you a very high value male, is you become a much more decent person. You have all your responsibilities that you've been practicing on. It's not just having a bunch of money and saving. It's also the intellectual honesty, know when you can succeed, take the hit, take the loss, and move on, and things like that. When it comes to those kinds of challenges, are you going to be able to handle the victory, the defeats, the challenges, the long-term gains that are come and inspiring to be this high-value male of today's society? Becoming a decent person, you learn your manners, learn your humbleness, and we will all get there. All that advice, be the high-value man, just don't do enough. But here's the thing, you gotta learn something good. Learn that hygiene. Yes, you need that hygiene. Save that money, buy some good dish soap, good deodorant, good some perfume, good stuff like that. And don't forget, when you make all that good stuff, get yourself a bath boat. big old bath bowl and get a bucket of beers and just reward yourself and just have a good time. That's what you gotta do. And being a high value man is just appreciate the good stuff that you got. Big things, you gotta eat right, have good relative portions, exercise, drink lots of water, hydrate. I mean, what's one of the biggest things you gotta look out for is just hygiene, your body inside, keep it clean. And then look, it'll help your mind, body, and soul. And that is a fact beyond belief that you can go to any bro scientist, and that one's one thing you will always find. And I love eating right. It tastes great. It's like DMT, deer meat, and all kinds of things. Those actually get your mind and body. Building up the confidence is a really great thing you got to do, and that will come in time with this. That's why I've always said, start slow, work your way up, and that is ultimately the great plan that's going to be for you. Being the high value man, right there. Look, save your money, get the good job, be a good person, and that's all you can do. Great citizenship all around, and that is exactly going to build your total value of who you're going to be. Nothing more than city if a person just doesn't get a bucket of beer, then get some chicken or eat some food or something, man. You gotta get them a high protein diet. That's one thing. That's what you can't get anymore like that. You get your bath boat, go down to the city right there, Bismarck Shores, go with them, do all that kind of good stuff right there. Just meet some friends and just have a good time. That's all you gotta do after you pump some weight and get some iron. Drink that protein shake and get some bucket of beers on top of it to wash it all down. It's a man's meal, I'm telling you.
Thank you for watching this informative essay. For more, like, subscribe, and enjoy. And thank you for watching once again.